straight. newcomer. I feel a game buzzer beater.
I got one, right?
To the glass, yeah. Everybody has to box somebody out. Put your ass on somebody, all right? We don't get a stop, we don't get a rebound, we don't win this game. Get a stop, get a rebound, we win this game, all right? Come on. Take your time once you get the rebound. Come on. Hey, finish off 3. 1, 2, 3.
All 5 to the glass, all 5 to the glass. One stop, all 5 to the glass. One stop.
Remember the name. Huge free throws. Ooh. Good looking. Huge free throw. I got you.
What team you play for and what class are you?
I'm Dante Montgomery, play for Irvin Fire, and I'm class of 2025.
Yeah, just talk about the end of the game. You looked a little rattled, came back in the game, made a crazy move in the fourth quarter. So talk about like your mentality, what was going to be on.
Wait. You said what was going through my mind?
When you hit that crazy move?
Well, it wasn't really nothing going through my mind besides we needed a bucket. We was down one with like 20 left, so Lincoln gave me the ball and I tried to get a quick bucket and made a nice move, got to the rim and scored.
Talk about like what coach was telling y'all, what y'all was talking about at the end of the game to pull that one out.
We really just had to get stops at the end because we were scoring almost every time down. We was getting whatever we wanted. We was executing our plays. They was just making tough shots. They made like 3 threes in a row damn near. So it was really, our main focus was getting stops because we knew we was going to be able to score. So as long as we could get stops in the end, we was going to be able to win. We was able to get a couple stops. Last minute or so, we was able to pull through.
My name is Taiwan Hunter, Mac Irvin Fire, class of 2026.
Yeah, so just talk about your game today. You was making an impact on both sides of the floor, and then you kind of took over at the end. Talk about your mentality.
No matter how many points we down, the game not over. So that's my mentality. So we gotta get stops on defense. Defense wins games. So that was my mentality. Just play defense the best way I can, and get the stops, and we can win.
When you was kind of taking over down the stretch, like with layups, you getting stops. You're a shorter guard, but you still make this impact. Talk about, playing at a shorter side.
People think short guards is just too short for basketball, but I always think heart over height. So that's what I'm gonna keep going with for the rest of my life. Short guards rule the world, so they faster, they can do everything better than everybody else can. So short guards run the world for real.
Do you feel pressure when you hit them shots late at the game, getting layups, and you got a crazy jump ball? Just talk about like your mentality and how you get into stuff like that.
Scored the ball. We needed a quick 3, and they left me open, so I took it. Then we needed a stop to win the game, so the ball was in front of me, so I just grabbed it and just be tough. Just be tough. At all times when you're short, you got to be tough. So that's it.
What's one thing you want coaches to know about you?
I'm gonna give you everything I got. I'm gonna give you 110% every time I touch the floor. So I'm tough. I'm gonna just give you toughness every time I touch the floor, and I'm gonna give you 110.
Appreciate it, bro. Just for those that don't know, tell me your name and what team you're coaching.
I'm Mike Irvin, director of the Mac Irvin Fire. Been a director. Hold on, reset. All right. Mike Irvin, director of Mac Irvin Fire.
So just talk about coming down here at Peach Jam, just picked up a win versus PSA Cardinals, and just talk about, the atmosphere.
I mean, coming down here to Peach Jam and being able to make Peach Jam is like a great thing. It's only 24 teams that make it. At the 17U, that's probably the hardest level ever to make Peach Jam because there's so many talented teams out here. So to have our name called as one of the top 24 teams in the Nike, with the Nike EYBL teams was great. So it was a great feeling to make it, to be a part of Peach Jam, and just to show people that, man, Chicago, we ain't going nowhere. We here to stay. We here to, we got talent, and this was about good coaching and talent. So this was a great thing making Peach Jam.
What's one thing that you want people to know about Chicago basketball?
Chicago basketball is as tough as basketball out. When you start mentioning the top players that come out in the country, they come from Chicago. When you start mentioning how many pros our organization had, Mac Irvin Fire, we probably had, the most pros out. Any program, we definitely top 2 to 3 when it comes to NBA players making it from Chicago. So, we just want people to know Chicago, we here. We ain't going nowhere. We the Mecca of basketball. I've been saying that, and now it's our turn. It's starting to come up. The future is bright, with all the young kids coming up. We got the 7th and 8th grader teams. That's unbelievable. We got all the young kids that's coming through the program. We got the 2026 class on down, the 27 class on down next year. So, we back. Chicago basketball is back.
Explain the importance of Nike Peach Jam for those that don't know.
The importance of Nike Peach Jam. It's hard. If you look at who made 17U Peach Jam in the last few years, it's not many teams. That's hard. It's almost hard. It's like it's hard to do. It's hard to do. And not only making Peach Jam. Hold on. Rewind that. Okay. All right. I got it. it's hard to do, make 17U Peach Jam. That's hard. I mean, to make Peach Jam and be a part of this 24 teams, that's very hard to do, you know, especially the route we took. So, I mean, that's a huge accomplishment. I don't think it'll ever be done what we just did this year, going undefeated throughout the whole season and then making a Peach Jam. That's very hard. It's almost hard like having NBA players. Only 13 EYBL teams had a first-round NBA player this year, and guess what? Irvin Fire was one of those teams. You know, to have 5 NBA players in the last 2 years and to make Peach Jam, I mean, definitely the future is bright. You know, what's going on with the program is great, you know, and just want to be a part of it. Also, Irvin, we stretched our programs to the first and second grade level. So now we got first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade. And now what we're trying to do is introduce the AAU scene to the kids at an early age. So about time they get here to Peach Jam, it'll be simple to them. Like, okay, all right, I've been through that in seventh grade, been through that in sixth grade. So now when they get to the high school level, knowing what it is to make Peach Jam and how to make Peach Jam, that's what we're doing now in Chicago.
So, Mr. Mike, could you tell us one thing you tell your players, you know, those that play, you know, how do you explain the game for us? Like, what's your knowledge about the game?
What I try to explain to the players is play hard every possession, because that's hard to do. You know, a lot of kids, they want to take plays off, but there ain't no such thing as taking plays off. Like, take, for instance, this last game we just won, the PSA Cardinals. I told them down the stretch, we got to play every possession. You got to go hard. Defense win games, and that's what's more, you know, I try to tell the players, play hard and play defense, and that's what'll get you to the next level.
So how are you going to define your team? You know, people say your team is all about family, like how you make the institution and everything. You bring everybody together and then you show love. You know, the players love you as a person. Like, how are we going to, how do you want the world to describe you as a person?
Well, I try to show the world that family means everything. When my father started the program, it was all about family, bringing players together and keeping that family atmosphere. And then that way, we are a family, and then they know if anything go wrong, the family is always here for you. And I try to instill that in all our players and all our past NBA players, where we one big family here with Irvin Fire, and his family always going to be together forever, because that's what we teach family.
So there is no great interview without no jokes, though. So I'm just going to ask you a silly joke, but it's just going to be silly. So, sir, would you rather wear like one underwear for 1 year or a dirty socks for 30 days?
You said wear what?
One underwear for 1 year or dirty socks for 30 days?
Wear a pair of underwear for a whole year?
Yeah.
Who does that?
I don't know. I'm just asking, which one are you going to choose? What are you going to choose?
I definitely don't.
You got to pick one.
No, I pick one, because you can wear one pair. You can wear one pair of underwear for a year, because you got to clean them. You got to go to O's.
No, you ain't cleaning them.
You got to clean them. Go wash them, clean them.
No, you don't have to clean them. You just got to re-wear them. You have to wear them for 1 year, or like a dirty sock.
I'm gonna take the other option.
You were taking this side?
Other option.
Appreciate it. Hold on, Dev, you gotta get in for one. Cleveland, he could be possibly the next pro that you have come out of the organization. Talk about the impact that he's had with Irvin Fire.
I mean, he had a strong impact. I mean, when you talk about Devin Cleveland, watching him from a young age to now, I mean, how he's grown, and not only height-wise, but mind-wise, too. And Devin, he's great. He's going right along. He will be a pro. He will be that one day, along with Big Precious right here. Now we got 2 kids. We got 2 kids that have NBA potential that's going to make it. And as far as Devin, I mean, he's from Chicago, so he got that chip on his shoulder. He know he got to be a two-way player. He know he can score with the best with him. So that's all he got to do is continue on that pace, and he'll be fine, because Chicago kids and Irvin Fire kids always win. So he in a good situation.
Then pass it off to Dev. I got a question for you. Talk about what it's like coming out here playing at Peach Jam, the atmosphere.
Man, it's fun. You know, this is my first year playing. You know, I missed out last year, but it was just the experience. No matter wins or losses, just to get the experience and just playing against the best competition in the world, and then you get to see coaches that you would never thought you would see in your lifetime. So like seeing like a Calipari or like John Shire or something like at your game, it's kind of like a dream come true because you will see him on TV, and now you can see him in person. And you can really score your skill set in front of him. But it's just the experience, and then you know the gear that you get and shoes. It's just all in all just a great experience.
Talk about, is there a difference between playing at 16 and playing up on 17 somewhere?
I feel like the difference is probably like speed-wise and stronger. Just like the games is much faster, and you know the 24-second shot clock kind of plays a role that you got to push the ball up the court. There's no walking the ball up the court, and then like 10-second violations. Just getting used to like NBA rules and shooting farther from the three and stuff like that.
What's one thing that you want college coaches to know about you?
I got a great character. I'm trying to impact winning in any way possible, no matter if I'm missing shots. I just know I'm trying to play defense for the full 32 minutes.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
What I liked about Devin this past Peach Jam is he was able to move up 17U and didn't miss a beat. You know, he had some huge games, scoring games. So that's hard to do, to walk out at 17 and then come where you playing against pros. You know, you playing against the best of the best, and he walked into it and didn't miss a beat. So that's one thing I loved about the transition he made from 16 to 17. Not a lot of kids can make that transition. We only put kids in that position that can, and Devin Cleveland proved he can make that transition, along with big pressures too.